What if I told you that 3 simple habits could transform your pickleball game in just 30 days? I'm talking about going from getting frustrated at the net to dominating rallies, from making unforced errors to forcing your opponents into mistakes. 6 months ago, I was stuck at the 3.5 level, and these few habits brought me to a 4.0. And the best part? You can start implementing them today. So grab your paddle and let's dive into the 3 habits that changed everything for me. Habit number 1 is dink right off the bounce. Now, I know what you're thinking. I already know how to dink. But here's where most players get it wrong. They wait for the ball to rise to dink it back. When you let the ball rise to about waist height before you dink it back, you're giving your opponent a higher ball to attack. But when you take it right off the bounce, you're keeping that ball low and giving your opponent a harder ball to attack. Here's the technique. Get low with the paddle face slightly open and make contact with the ball right after it hits the ground. This creates a natural arc that drops the ball just over the net and right in the kitchen. The difference this made in my game was pretty immediate. Instead of giving my opponents attackable balls, I was now forcing them into pressure with low shots. My rally win percentage at the net went from maybe 40% to around 70%, so I'd say that's pretty good. Habit number 2 is expect every ball to come back at you. This one is a bit more mental than physical, but it completely changed how I position myself and react during points. Most recreational players hit a ball and admire it, or they assume it's a game winner and they relax. I used to do this all the time. I'd hit a great passing shot just to watch it and scramble whenever I realized it was coming back at me. Now, after every shot, I immediately assume it's coming back and I get ready for it. This means moving to a recovery position, keeping my paddle up and ready, and staying on the balls of my feet. This mental shift is huge because when you expect every ball to come back at you, you're never caught off guard. You're ready for that defensive lob, the hard passing shot, or the drive that somehow gets through. This habit alone reduced my unforced errors by about 30%. Why? Well, I wasn't getting caught flat-footed and caught off guard. And more importantly, I wasn't caught out of position when a ball came back that I didn't expect. Start implementing this today. After every shot, and I mean every shot, start getting back in the ready position. Treat every ball like it's going to come back at you, because in pickleball, they usually are. Habit number 3 is to drill more than you play. This was the hardest one for me to accept because drilling typically isn't as fun as playing a game, but it's where the real improvement comes through. Here's the thing about playing games. You really only hit shots that you're already comfortable with. You avoid the situations that challenge you, whereas drilling forces you to focus on your weaknesses over and over again. I started dedicating at least one day every week just to drilling. I'll hit third shot drops from different positions, dinking patterns and resets, transition zone volleys, and even the return of serve placement. Within a month, the shots that usually stressed me out became automatic. My third shot drop, which was probably one of my biggest weaknesses, became one of my strengths. The difference was night and day. In game, I could actually execute hard shots because I'd practiced them over and over in drilling session. My consistency went through the roof and my confidence skyrocketed. These aren't complicated techniques or expensive equipment. They're simple habits that compound over time. Start with just one of these, master it for a few weeks, and then add another. And if this helped out, feel free to subscribe and support the channel. If you want to take your game to the next level, check out our video on the backhand roll. And other than that, I'll see you on the courts.